Takeaway TV is a new show exploring the best takeaways that Banbury has to offer. This week at Jammin' Pizza, we get in the Canadian spirit. At Absurd Bird, we're in the mood for sharing with the Feast Bucket, and at Van Jordan's, nothing else will satisfy our appetite other than their mega breakfast. And Mr. Souvlaki treats us to a vegetarian, fabulous main and side dish. Oh my God, I got butterflies. It's Tony from Jammin' Pizza. Tony, how's it going, bruv?
One love, my friend.
So,
Always.
what puts the jam in Jammin' Pizza, Tony?
It's all about the love, that connection I got with people. Just one love.
And I'm feeling it today on the stand. As your tagline says, it says sharing the love with food. Tony, how are you going to share us love and food today? What have you got for us?
I've got this bad boy, the Canadian. Bacon, maple syrup. Everybody's always saying, oh, sweet and savoury, but until you try it, once you've tried it, you're going to love it, mate.
Is this going to be an unexpected surprise?
It really is, sir. It really is.
Okay, so you were telling me earlier about this dough. It's a little bit special, isn't it?
Very special.
So am I guessing it's from the early 1900s? It's a proper old historic recipe.
That's correct. So the guys who make the pizza for me, as I don't make it myself, so the yeast for this was started in 1903, and ever since that, every day, 8 generations of the family have been feeding with a little bit of flour and a little bit of water just to keep that yeast going.
So this is literally, the dough's been passed down by generations and it's been nurtured by a family of artisan bakers.
That's correct, sir.
Oh, got huge expectations, Tony. Can I just dive into this?
Please,
is that all right?
please help yourself.
Okay.
You let me know what it's like.
So the first thing that stands out for me is look at that base round here. So what I would say is a standard, and I'm not talking about standard, I'm talking about a gold standard for pizza, is just that kind of crust. And what I'd be looking for personally, which I found, well done Tony, is basically that huge height and springiness in there. So it's not hollow, it's just really springy. And what I'm not finding, which is brilliant, is it's not soggy at all. It's nice and firm, it's been really evenly cooked, so he's got some good pizza ovens in there. So we've got some bacon, is that cheddar?
So it's a mixture of cheddar, I think it's 70% cheddar and 30% mozzarella. Yeah.
70% cheddar, 30% mozzarella.
Yeah, mix.
And by the time I've eaten this, I will be 70% cheddar and 30% mozzarella as well.
That's correct, sir. But filled with love.
But filled with love, yes, 100%. Okay, so we're going to do a taste test. Oh.
I know.
That's extra special, Tony, isn't it? See, your instincts are saying, I'm getting a sweetness as well as a savoury.
That's correct.
And there's a moment of panic, and you're like, oh my God, what's happening? And then it all mixes with the heat and the texture. That is a beautiful, beautiful one. Is this popular on the menu, mate?
That's the #1 selling pizza.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the #1 selling pizza at Jammin' Pizza, where it's all about sharing the love. If you think Jammin' Pizza's The Canadian Pizza should be this week's winner, head over to our Facebook group and vote for it now. We're back at Absurd Bird, having a bit of sunshine, and I'm a hungry man. Oh look, there's a delivery driver! Thank you so much. What have we got here? Don't tell me, I want it to be a surprise. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, let's dig into this. 2 parcels, 2 surprises. Oh mum, I've always wanted one of these. Let's have a look. Oh, look at the size of that. I'm just going to put that down there. Do you know what hits me first of all is the smell. Before I've even seen anything about what's inside. That's beautiful, that's really beautiful. But I'm not going to ruin the surprise. Let's see what's in the second bag here. I do feel like it's Christmas. Oh, okay, we're talking numbers here. So there's a bit of a duo going on here, a bit of symmetry. I've got no idea what's in here. Okay, we've got fries, we've got 2 fries, let's park those there. So basically, what we're dealing with here is the Feast Bucket, and my days, it is just that, isn't it? Now, we know the theatre involved here. There we go, like a lovely flower blossoming. We've got not only one burger, but 2 burgers. So with the feast bucket, you've got options. So, okay, that could be for the kids, that's for my nan, that's definitely for me. I'll have some fries, and I know my dad likes to get some chips, or maybe the burgers are for the kids, and that's for my nan, naughty nan. And we've got some chips for my auntie. I mean, literally, the options are literally endless. Right, let's dig in. I'll tell you what, let's try some of these chips. I don't think you should ever overlook the quality of a good fry. Oh, that's beautiful. Really nice, not soggy at all. Okay, so these Absurd Bird burgers here are super famous in town. Oh my God, just look at the presentation, that's ridiculous. It's like a painting, it's like an oil painting. Again, good weight to it, this is what we like to see. That's beautiful, but I say that, the bread's not too heavy. Not in the sense of weight, but in the sense of, you know, it's still nice and springy. So what I'm really looking for here is a nice balance between that nice fresh salad, a really succulent fillet of chicken with that slight kick, that kind of tanginess of the barbecue sauce, and the coleslaw in between that lovely crispy grilled bun. Oh. And I got everything I expected from that. That is literally phenomenal. That is absolutely beautiful. But what I'm really interested in is when you get wings this big, do you compromise on taste? Look at the size of those. These are literally ridiculous. Maybe they're alien wings from another planet. Who cares? They're delicious. Oh, really piping hot as well. Okay, so I'm again wondering whether you compromise on taste when they get this big. I'll let you know. And these perfectly smoked barbecue wings do not let themselves down. That succulent chicken there, look at that just falling away from the bone. That's amazing. A little bit crispy on the outside, really succulent and moist on the inside. Yeah, the bigger the better. Now I want all my wings this size. So this feast bucket is beyond me, so I'm gonna get the crew in. Come on guys, dig in, I need your help here.
Oh, yum.
And I tell you what, dig in guys, dig in. These are absolutely incredible. Now, I'll tell you what this makes me feel. It makes me feel like a dad of my family here. So I've got my aunt and my nan and my brother. Yeah, you're my nan, yeah. The cameraman, Luke, is my nan. And actually, this is exactly what the feast bucket is designed to do, isn't it? It's to be shared with your family and your kids, because this is what they want, really. You can have your wine and your meal for 2. What they want is a feast bucket.
If you think Absurd Bird's Feast Bucket should be this week's winner, head over to our Facebook group and vote for it now. Oh, this looks amazing. I can't wait to taste this mega breakfast.
Where is my mega breakfast? Here's my mega breakfast.
Mega breakfast for you?
Is it just the one mega breakfast this morning?
Just the one, yeah.
Just the one. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you very much. Oh my days, look at the size of this. This is ridiculous. I can't figure out whether that's just a lot of food or a small plate. Do you know what I think it is? I think it's a large plate with even more food on there. Okay, let's break this down for you. We have got a wide variety of food items on the mega breakfast. Now, the difference between the mega breakfast and the normal breakfast is basically £2. So for £2 you could come in, you could upgrade your normal breakfast for a mega breakfast. I'm Megatron, except I made one bacon and black pudding. Right, okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of delve in. Okay, we have, now this is a little bit of a secret ingredient. That is a potato hash here, but with a little bit of cumin, just to give it a little bit of kick. I did say cumin and not human there. We're not cannibals. I'm gonna pop that in, have a little taste. Oh, that's lovely. Not that I need to cook at the moment, it's about 1,000,000 degrees out here. If you don't know where we are, we're outside Van Jordan's, which is basically the Banbury Cross Bistro. Right, anyway, that all aside, I'm going to go and taste one of these lovely sausages. So all the meat is locally sourced, and these are Cumberland sausages here, cooked to perfection, I might add. Oh, that's lovely. The good thing about a good Cumberland sausage is the depth of flavour. So you kind of got the average sausage flavour, which is amazing anyway, let's go, get me wrong. And then you've got like the herbs all kind of cooking in there, kind of creating a riot in your mouth. I'm a massive fan of black pudding, so I'm going to dip in and see if I can have some black pudding, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix that up with one of these perfectly cooked little mushrooms there. Can you see that? Cheeky mushroom and a bit of black pudding. Oh, that's lovely. Good thing about black pudding is you don't want to overcook it. So it needs to be not too crispy on the outside, but nice and firm still, so it doesn't all fall away. And that is lovely. It's exactly what this is doing. Right, now, another kind of benchmark that I'm looking for in a mega breakfast is the bacon, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to saw off, and I say saw off because this is a little bit thick, which is what we like to see. Nice bit of thick bacon on the mega breakfast. Oh, that's lovely. You can't beat that, Chase, can you? Beans and bacon. Now, what I do want to say about this is that they do a gluten-free option, which is kind of mad, right? Often you think, you know, the mega breakfast, the breakfast of this proportion would be quite set in stone, would be quite rigid, old school. Not at Van Jordan's. At Van Jordan's, there's a vegan version of this, which you're going to be tasting in a minute, and a gluten-free option. How about that? What I'm going to do is I'm going to plough in and I'm going to taste that. Look at that black pepper. Oh, get that in slow motion. Look at that. It's like Niagara Falls, but if it was an egg on a bit of bread. Look at that. Oh, it's all falling away. There's just so much food on the mega breakfast. So Van Jordan's, otherwise known as the Banbury Cross Bistro, this bad boy, the mega breakfast, is an all-day breakfast. You want it at 9 a.m? That's fine. This is an all-day breakfast. You want it at midday? That's fine. It's an all-day breakfast. You want it at 5 p.m. in the evening? I think it's technically the afternoon. It's all right. It's an all-day breakfast.
If you think Van Jordan's Mega Breakfast should be this week's winner, head over to our Facebook group and vote for it now.
Hello, hello.
Elias, my friend, how's it going?
Am I good?
I'm just enjoying this outside area.
You see, new thing. Since 15th of June now, people can sit outside, so I think it's quite nice.
I love it. I love it. And I'm sat here looking at your menu, mate, but I'll be honest, I can't decide what I want.
Why we don't go vegetarian this time?
Ooh, I like that. Vegetarian outside, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm all yours, man. I'm all
man.
yours. Oh,
So-
Elias, what is this?
We have vegetarian pita with grilled vegetables, halloumi inside, and
Look at those.
courgette balls.
Courgette balls, look at those. And what's this in the middle?
That's a jiki dip, and I will bring you two more dips. That's feta cheese sauce or tirosalata,
Feta cheese sauce.
or aubergine sauce, meliggiano salata.
Wow, thank you, Elias. Right, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm fascinated by these courgette balls here. I'm sat here and I'm looking at them, and they're so red and they're so vibrant. They kind of look heavy, but the weird thing is, you pick them up and they're kind of like as light as a feather. Obviously put them in with one of the 3 sauces, beautiful sauces that accompany them. Let's take a big bite and see what they taste like. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's like biting into a cloud. It's not dense, so it's not like a dumpling. Like, imagine the opposite. Like, it's really springy, really light, really tasty, almost like it's got a kind of a cheesiness to it. The cool thing about having 3 dips is that each one of these aubergine balls is kind of reinvented every time you dip them in. It's kind of a different accompaniment, and your kind of palate treats it differently, and it kind of shifts the original flavour. So much variety in this dish, and that's just the side. So let's put that over to one side at the moment. So what vegetables have we got in here, Elias?
Huge variety. Mushrooms, courgette, aubergines, peppers,
can see.
some other stuff I forget.
That's amazing, that's amazing. So when you look at it, you know, considering again, the weight of these things is incredible. It just shows the amount of ingredients they kind of serve up. It's just immense. And you're definitely not lacking in substance and volume. All you're really lacking in this is the meat. And that's a cool choice. So let's try and do this justice and get a big mouthful. Do you know what? This week we're sat outside in Lot 29's new outdoor dining area. And I tell you what, there's nothing like grilled vegetables to make you feel really summery. That's exactly what I'm looking forward to. A long hot summer, eating more delicious food like Mr. Souvlaki's vegetable wrap and the aubergine balls.
If you think Mr. Souvlaki's grilled vegetable wrap with halloumi with a side of courgette balls should be this week's winner, head over to our Facebook group and vote for it now. Well guys, I don't know about you, but this week is going to be a tough one, and I'm glad this decision isn't up to me. But if you want to be in with a chance to win a takeaway meal up to £50, simply head over to our Facebook group and vote for your favourite dish today.